All right, welcome to a special holiday episode of the Brave Companions. I think this is 14, 13 or 14? Can't remember. So last time you guys ended up with a bar.
We are
The
new
ramshackle.
bar owners.
Yeah, small business. Opening a small business in this climate is very brave.
We are the brave companions.
Different type of bravery.
It was super cheap too.
Yeah.
It was.
That's how they get you.
Two temporary beasts.
Yeah, two temporary beasts and like a little bit of gold.
So the cost of entry is so low. That's they suck you in. Yeah. So the Rotting Fist is currently under remodeling. Right. It's not open for business just yet. Although some people already have coupons for half off appetizers.
That's right.
Very aggressive marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It's good to get your name out there even when you're just not open yet. Then so after the bar, you left the mummy in charge of the bar and then moved on to Tourmaline or Tourmaline. I'm not exactly sure how you say it, but let me pull that up. Actually, I think there's a pronunciation guide in the in this book. Let me see if that tells you tells us how to pronounce Tourmaline. It's not on there. They must think it's so obvious that didn't make the book. So you guys had heard once you got to town that some of that the mine had been taken over by kobolds, or that the kobolds had attacked some miners in the mine, and the rest of the miners ran away. And so you took on the job from the speaker to clear out the mine of the kobolds and anything else that you might find. There was a rumor of a miner disappearing like a week before the kobolds showed up, so might not only be kobolds in the mine. And then as you arrived, you found a sign at the entrance to the mine that said "Kobolds only," written in common, in more elaborate calligraphy than you would expect from a kobold. So interesting. And now, as soon as this stupid thing is done updating, we can begin. But it still says downloading. I can tell you a little bit about the mine as we wait for Foundry to update. As you kind of enter the mine, you see that it's about 7 foot high, the ceilings. Some areas tend to have higher ceilings, but for the most part, it's about 7 feet. It looks like it was fairly well made. I mean, the miners here seem to know what they were doing, but that's about as far as you can tell from the entrance.
It doesn't look like it'll fall on us.
Probably not. You probably don't need to go buy a canary or anything before entering.
We'll just throw a weasel out and see what happens.
Yeah. Yes. The weasel dies. Uh-oh. This is not good. For those of you just joining us, I clicked the update button. I thought it was going to show me the update. Instead, it just started updating. so now we're kind of stuck waiting on Foundry to update.
Our next game, we'll do a change management meeting first.
Yeah. Not the best time to start an update. But the good news is it's only a point update, right? It's not a whole. Or is that what you call it? It's just from 0.7.8 to 0.7.9. So it's not a major release. But that does make me worried why it's taking so damn long to download. Maybe it's not downloading the update. Maybe it downloads a whole new executable. I don't know. Interesting. I just got a breaking news alert that Trump's not going to sign the COVID relief bill, which is a problem because Congress already left town. Good times.
What is that? 8 months, and they're going to give everyone $600.
Well, not now, apparently.
Not now. Trump says it's not enough, but when the alternative is nothing.
I think about all the people that can't make their rent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think another $600 at this point isn't gonna really
Yeah, so
too much for that either.
No, I mean,
Unless you got a shit ton of kids.
it's
Yeah.
so stupid. This is actually money we put in there. It's like, just give it back, Criminy.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy when you see some of those charts from I don't necessarily want to be on the $5,000 a month given it to everybody, but maybe Canada, $1,200 a month, Just, like if New Zealand can somehow give all its people $2,500 or $2,600 a month to keep them going, I don't know. And maybe you have to be unemployed to get that. Like, I don't necessarily need $2,500 a month. I was lucky enough to keep my job and still get paid and doing my stuff, but definitely people that aren't.
Socialism, Chris. Don't know what that means, but it's worse than communism. All right, I think we're back up. I think all I had to do was hit the close button. I don't
my God.
I don't think my screen was actually being updated, even though it had the twirly thing that made me think it was being updated. It's criminal, the overuse of the twirly thingy. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm in, but it's loading. It's just taking a while. Okay,
Yeah, the world just started, so it might be a little.
Crashed the server.
Oh, yeah, I can see you guys' mouse
Mises.
cursors moving around.
I've always been able to see that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, like, that means that we're all connected to each other.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Loading mine. Game paused.
What is the deal with the pausing? There it goes. No.
It looks like they spent a lot of time on that pause graphic.
It's another damn spinny thing.
I'm like proud of it.
Pretty high quality.
Yeah.
Well, the streamer's map is not coming up. Can everybody else see it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I guess we shouldn't worry too much about the streamer. Actually, maybe I need to refresh the screen. Yep, that's what it is.
All right. Let us enter this mine and find some kobolds and talk to them.
Talk to them. This is a new strategy.
Nah, we talked about that last time. We were going to talk to them. Maybe we don't have to kill them. We have some experience.
Ever since Plesiosaurus, we've been nicer to animals. Let me know.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah,
The moose.
That's highly insulting to kobolds to be put in.
Yeah, that moose was unreasonable.
Ridiculous.
We tried.
He was intent on becoming barbecue.
That would have been a good name for your bar, the Unreasonable Moose. We need to start a list of the names.
Yeah.
Possible names.
The next one will be
Yeah. So they
Well, didn't we keep the horns?
Yeah,
Wait,
you cut off the
chopped them
whole
off.
head, I think, didn't you?
We should hang it in
To
the
show-
in the bar. Yeah, I don't know if we
Yes.
did. Yeah.
I mean, it's not too late to name the bar if it's not open yet.
People are gonna come by looking for what do we call it before the
The rotting fist.
Rotting
fist. Well,
That's-
they're both good though. They're both because you have a freaking mummy as the bartender. I mean, you gotta.
Have you guys seen Parks and Rec? How Andy's band always kept changing its name. You could just do that with your
Yes.
bar. You could just every time it's a different name.
Yeah, that Rotting Fist's not so good, but you guys got to check out the Unreasonable Moose. It's much better.
Under
Just gotta
same
put it under
ownership.
new management. Yeah.
All right, so rough-hewn steps descend 60 feet before ending just north of this chamber. Racks,
Chamber. Gray screen.
maybe hit the refresh button because that's kind of what the streamers thing was doing earlier.
I can see.
I can see. Yeah, we're in the mine.
Okay, let me.
So racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to the walls of this small cavern. The floor is covered with rock dust and tracks.
Tracks. Where did the tracks go?
Yeah, let's look at the tracks and
Yeah.
can you tell, like, are they animal tracks or are they
Make a wisdom survival check.
Where's my character?
All of us, or
Whoever's looking at the tracks.
I will look at tracks too.
You never know when
Why
you
is it-
could have a sudden burst of insight.
Well, I didn't check inside. I checked survival.
So yeah, Valos and Mech both recognize that there are several sets of footprints. Some of them are reptilian, other ones are human. They're sort of mixed together. And then there's also a set of tracks that look like they belong to maybe rodents, but giant rodents of unusual size.
Oh, yes.
Like not kobold rodents. Kobolds aren't rodents. They're
No,
they're
kobolds
more-
are reptilian. Yeah, you think that the reptilian footprints are probably kobold. The kobold, the reptilian footprints tracks seem to kind of fan out into all of these pathways, but the rat tracks seem to go towards. Actually, where do they go? Hold on.
You go for the rat or for the kobolds? Or both?
They go off to the east, basically. The rat tracks do. This way.
Got a couple paths. Which way do we want to take?
Roll a d3.
I was thinking, like starting 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm in.
Sure.
Can we see? Like, how far can we see? Is it well lit? Do I need to have like my?
There's no light at all in here. Stop,
I can see. I got
stop there.
Is that a ledge?
dark vision.
Yeah, most of you have dark vision, I think, or of some sort, which is why it's letting you see it all, I think.
Up to 60 feet for me.
So yeah, so this room down here, so the floor of this tunnel that you're on is about 7 foot higher than the floor of the cavern that it leads to. You can, so it's sort of like a ledge there that leads down. Oh crap! I think I lost my internet. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
No,
you're going.
probably not gonna last for long. Actually, maybe it's our Wi-Fi because I'm wired on this. So anyway, oh crap! I can't get to my.
We need to keep our ranged people up on this ledge and
Yeah.
send the other way to draw them out.
Overwatch.
Get ready, Rick Aaron. We're going in.
So
Well,
yeah,
I'm not range or close up.
so benches and tables are set up as workspaces where miners clean any gemstones they find in this cavern. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Ooh, broken lanterns.
So able to climb down this.
Yes.
Down that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only 7 feet and it's pretty easy to climb down.
Mm.
When we look closer, do we see anything of interest around the picks or around the cleaning equipment? Like maybe any jewels that are left behind?
You don't find any jewels. You do find a small figurine of a dog carved out of a rock with 2 pebble-sized tourmalines for eyes.
Cool. I'm gonna have that for.
You think it might be worth about 10 gold pieces?
Sure.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Should we continue on the path here?
Okay, yeah, let's
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to load.
keep an eye on the rear. There's a
Sure, everyone's with me. Don't let me. We walk into a trap here.
Yeah, kobolds are good trap makers, so
There tend to be more than one.
we're walking very closely, scanning the ground for trip wires, that kind of stuff, moving very slow.
Okay. So, wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in the confined space. So you can see that the what it says.
Can we tell how stable this walkway is?
Can I drop some fire down there to see how deep it actually appears to be?
Is that the Underdark?
Sure.
Because
All right,
they
I'll
mentioned
cast,
something in the town, beasts coming up from the Underdark.
No, let's drop something on them.
yeah. So you're gonna like form a little fireball and drop it.
Yeah,
down
I'm
the
doing my
bucket?
produce flame. I'm gonna
Like a
roll
little-
this just so it takes
little
one of my
flare.
cantrips, but it's not actually doing any damage. I just produce the flame and then I can drop it. And as long as I don't cast it again, it'll keep going for. I think it was what.
Yeah, it
An
falls. It falls as far as you can see until you can't see it anymore.
Oh, okay. It says it sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. How long do you think it would take to not see that?
Well,
The human eye
how
can
far
see like
can
a
you
candle
see?
for miles, right? It's like
Okay.
that's center of Earth level stuff right there, or center of wherever we are. I can't remember.
Does it obey the laws of gravity? You could time it.
So you can barely make out what looks like more walkways attached to the northwest side of the shaft, 30 feet further down from you. But you don't see anything on that.
I'm going to tentatively step out on it. Kind of
Wait, no. Should we tie off with ropes? We should tie off
That's a good idea.
On what?
together. If one of us wants to fall,
Oh my gosh.
We're just
I don't
gonna.
know if I could hold somebody.
just make sure Harbin's in the back so that he can be the anchor. You know, maybe let Rickard go in the front, me and you in the middle, McTildy, and then Harbin with his big old boy and his armor can be in the back. You know,
Yeah.
and
Is
we.
that what we're doing?
I think we should.
Sure.
So what's the plan?
Oh.
Ooh, or side note,
We're tied
I could-
off on.
I could catapult the rope across to the wall, and like we can tie off with that. You know what I mean? And then we have like something we can hang on to. if that's allowed via the GM. I don't know. Or the DM.
You're gonna catapult
The crossbow bolt with the rope tied onto it to anchor it into the wall opposite the chasm as a handhold. In case we were to lose our footing, we could hang and regain our footing.
Okay, yeah, you could try that.
Oh, try that.
Yeah,
I
give it a
want to try
shot.
it.
So I'll be standing over here.
Well, the good news is my catapult doesn't miss. This guy, that the wall can't dodge. So there's.
Well, Rickaron hasn't fallen into the pit yet, and he's standing on it right now. So
Seems stable where I've walked.
Yeah,
for somebody that weighs 30 pounds.
yeah. I mean, it creaks, but it seems sturdy enough.
So should I not do this then? I won't waste it.
I'm going.
I'll take my
One
chance.
at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
There, I'll wait here.
ooh, what's this?
It's like a fan.
Elevator.
Walking.
Yeah, so in this little room that you've come into, a wooden pulley system has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold a humanoid is held up by thick rope. 3 alcoves next to the lift contain wooden boards and mining equipment.
Going down.
We're going down on the ride.
Who
It
wants to go
looks like
first?
there's a crank inside the bucket, and there's also a crank on the side of the pulley
bring it-
system.
To bring it back, probably. All right, Harvin, you go first. You're the tank.
You want me to go first? Okay.
I think that's.
I'll hop in.
Thank God they didn't ask for the little guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rickard, y'all are both
Like,
small. If it's
you know.
one humanoid, aren't they both small
Bruce is in the
small
bucket.
people?
I don't. Is Harbin small?
Medium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think you probably shouldn't put more than one medium-sized creature.
Well,
in
I was
here.
thinking Rickard could like hang on to it or something and go in.
Feet just dangling.
Hang on to the.
I can stand on Harvard's shoulders as he goes down.
All right, so who's getting in the bucket?
I guess I am.
Okay, are you cranking the wheel?
We're gonna man the winch on the top part too to help
Yep.
knock up and down.
And as a paladin, you pray to your
Yeah.
your deity.
All the way down. Or up. Like, don't drop me, don't drop me, don't drop me.
All right, so you are lowered. It takes you about a minute until it reaches the bottom, and you find yourself in a another area here.
Okay.
How far down did you go?
It says
Pretty far.
the mechanism creaks as the bucket lift descends to the floor of a small cave where 2 dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions.
Raise him back up. I'll come down with you.
I'll wait here for you guys.
I'll go down too.
For you guys.
Oh, can I just jump down and cast Snowfall? I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
You use the spell slot.
I'll use the spell. I'll use a cantrip. Let's do that. Actually, I don't have that ready. Never mind. I got enough time. I could probably ready it and then do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's only about 15 feet down, so I mean you could definitely feather fall it.
Oh, that's an actual first level spell. Nah, I'll wait for the stupid box. I'll wait.
Did we? Sorry, this is a technical note. Did we rest or something before we came here? Because my character's all bunged up. Or did we go straight from our fight to this place?
I think you had at least one night.
I thought we
Yeah.
full on rested. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we did the bar, and then we went to straight to
We
Terminated.
also rested at the Rotting Fist too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must not have rested then.
All right, I'm gonna go down. Can you yank me down there, Cody?
Yep.
Whoa. Somehow now I can. You uncovered the fog of war on a lot of places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you can't actually actively see it though.
Hold on, I can fix that.
I don't see anything. It says like level 2 and level 3.
It's probably just rock in between so that you can have the different levels.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, yeah, you can still see where we were before.
the shaft was not vertical as horizontal.
So I'm saying
It's
one.
a Tower of Terror elevator, right? You come out, traverses around the floor.
Okay, so one's pointing that way.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're the beefy boy. You just go wherever you want. We'll follow and be or your entourage.
Any place we need to stop, Cody? Right here.
Yeah, just stop right
Okay.
right there. A hole in the west side of this chamber leads into the central shaft, letting in the sound of the waterfall. The floor in the north end of the cave is 5 foot higher than in the south end, with a rocky ridge separating them and a slope on either side leading to the top of the ridge. The walls above the ridge gleam with gem deposits.
Ooh.
I need to check something real quick.
I guess we need to go back for those pickaxes, guys.
I think I have one.
We're gonna spend the rest.
Before we leave this place, we're going to become miners.
I have a miner's pick.
Do it, buddy.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm checking one thing.
Make a bunch of noise. Ching, ching.
Yeah.
You don't hear us.
What was in the walls? What kind of gems?
Just deposits. of
Oh,
some
just
sort.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to.
I'm guessing
you have to roll it.
tourmalines.
Yeah. Trying to find. Okay. Just one second. Where'd Harbin go?
Oh, where did Harbin go? Oh, there he is.
Oh,
I'm here.
okay.
He was hiding under a gnome. I don't know how he did that.
I'm impressed.
So the rules for mining, let's see. They were in up here, I think. So I think you have to spend a. Let's see. So if you have a miner's pick and you spend an hour chipping away at the walls, then we get to roll on the mining discoveries table to see what you find.
Good luck, Harbin.
All right.
Don't tire out, man.
You guys take a rest.
Yeah.
Must be hitting this wall over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest to get back my spell slot. I don't think I had a spell slot.
Is this another one of those pits? Looks similar.
That's the same pit.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just a different level.
Yeah, you're just 15 feet below where you were before. And you can see down further some more. About right in here, you can make out another thing of walkways.
Okay. While he's mining and I'm resting, I'm going to keep a lookout on that walkway that we had for anybody passing on that.
So you said I need to roll something?
Yeah. So hold on. So you, Rakaran, as you look up, you're looking at the walkway below, or are you looking at the walkway up?
I was just in the area watching for any movement on any of them.
Yeah, as you look up to the area where the walkway that you crossed over before, you can see what looks like two kobolds sawing at some of the boards, and they're just happily kind of working along, and like it looks like because of the rushing, the noise from the waterfall, that they didn't even notice you guys walking over them, but it looks like they're weakening the supports on the
Motion
the
back
bridge.
over to come take a shot at him.
So as Harbin starts clanging away with his pick, what are the rest of you guys doing?
So we see kobolds underneath where we walked before, and they're trying to take down the walkway.
No, it looks like it looks like they're weakening the supports, but not trying to knock down the walkway, like so that when you walk across
They're
it,
gonna
it'll
trim
fall. But they're just happily kind of working away. They're not kind of oblivious to.
Take a pop shot at them, Nick.
So I feel like are they someplace where if I hurt one good enough, they might fall in the shaft?
Yes,
Are they on the edge of something?
yeah, for sure. No, they're just sort of. Well, let me make sure that I'm describing this correctly. But I think they're just kind of hanging on. Yeah, they're just kind of clinging to the underside of the walkway, and they're using saws to weaken the wooden struts.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. So should I nail one of these guys?
Yeah. Let's
I'll
get 'em.
sacrifice my javelin for the other one. You go for one. I'll throw a javelin at the other one.
Okay.
Keep going, Armin. Dink. Dink.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, did you fall in trying to shoot him?
What the heck?
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Well, yes.
Oh,
That's a
Rickaron
natural one.
nails one. He nails it. It like just completely shocked, and he goes loses its grip and just tumbles down into the cavern. The other one starts looking around, like trying to figure out what happened.
Let me frostbite the. Let me use a cantrip. I'm gonna frostbite the other guy.
Well, so, sorry, I think I get another shot because of a horde breaker. But it would have to be on another one. How many were there?
There were two.
Oh, okay. So never mind. The other one went falling down the hole, right?
Yes,
my
yeah,
javelin.
one of them is gone.
With your javelin. Dang. Good shot, though. As opposed to mine just hitting the wall with mine.
Was that that was a damage roll?
Yeah. I guess it's an automatic hit unless they make the Constitution throw.
Okay, let me see.
But they don't know we're throwing stuff at them, do they? I mean, like with
Yeah, this one is looking around now.
Okay.
If we silence him, the other buddies
Actually-
won't know yet, though.
I'll give him disadvantage on this roll because he's still unclear where it's coming from. That's a miss. So he tumbles down.
Yeah, we didn't alert anybody either.
No,
Nice.
it
And we
does
still
kind of
have
a
our
screech,
pathway.
but over the rushing of the water, you doubt anybody heard. Harbin, while they're over there doing that,
Tink, tink, tink.
let me pull this up real quick.
We're letting a dwarf mine. You know how they get when they start mining.
Yeah.
They get greedy and they-
He's probably got like double speed, right? Like a racial, just mine faster or something. You know, the skill's called whistle while you work, and you just like mine faster.
That's racist, Valos. That's racist. Well, it's racist if it's true.
First time you saw me, you asked for wishes. Go F yourself, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so as you're clinging away, you don't quite notice this thing swoop down from the.
Oh, shit.
None of us looked up. Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Something
You
going
guys,
on.
watch out. Those things are bad.
What is that thing? Is that a brain?
Oh, man.
So-
I just saw an episode of Critical Role. That was bad news.
That's like a brain axe beak.
Yeah, looks like a brain with legs.
Yeah, so it is. Let's see. It's going to make 2 attack, one with its tentacles and one with its beak. So it makes its tentacles attack.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not what I think it is.
Just
No,
don't stop mining.
Just chewing on me. I'm just hitting the wall.
Do it often.
Missed.
Oh, it missed.
It is itself.
It helps you. It helps you mine.
Yeah. Give me that. I got this, guys.
You missed again.
This
All right.
thing buzzing around me.
So yeah, let's
You
go
don't
to.
I'm trying to work here.
Squish. He's squishing like, oh, what was that?
All right. So I'm assuming you're gonna you see this thing now as it lurches out of the darkness. It's basically it looks like a brain with a beak and these tentacles kind of twirling around, just sort of floating in the air.
Well,
And you know enough about underdark creatures to know that these tentacles are probably bad news. Best to be avoided.
I'm attacking.
Valos, we need your initiative roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you already rolled.
Nope.
Well,
I'm going
Val's-
first.
Let me go
Yeah.
back. No
All
worries.
right.
I'm just gonna stay here. And it's on the ceiling, right?
No, it's come down
In
from
the
its
thing?
hiding place on the ceiling to attack Harbin.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's kind
okay.
of it's just missed with both of its attacks, and then now it's
Okay.
just sort of floating there.
Move this over. Let's do a. What does Shatter do? Oh no, I don't want to make a.
First.
Huh? Should we talk to it first? I don't think so.
We come in peace.
Yeah, just like you guys talked to those two kobolds that you just murdered in cold blood.
Right.
Yeah, but the next kobolds don't need to know that. You know. I'm gonna ice knife. I'm gonna ice knife him. I don't know if he had a song for ice knife. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Yep. Sorry, Harbin. Duck, buddy.
Okay. I got.
Harbin's like, God damn, I'm just trying to mine here. What is all people?
Nope.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't hit anyway. I didn't pierce him, but he still got to. Hit or miss, it explodes. So let me roll, and then this was 9 damage from the cold to all you guys. Shit.
He missed. So he takes 9 damage.
9 damage. What about you, Harbin?
Yeah, I
You
took
gotta-
9.
You took 9 too.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Thanks.
Alright. I said keep mining. And that's my only spell. I can't like shape around.
All right, or Karen.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's a hit.
And then sneak attack. And then follow up with my other hand, scimitar.
Dang, that's a hit too.
I'm back over here in this little alcove.
Yeah, so you roll in, slash at some of its couple of its tentacles, then dart back into the shadows. Okay, this thing was obviously hoping to grab Harbin without you guys noticing, so it looks like it's contemplating fleeing, but before it does, it wants to give one more shot. So it's gonna try to get Harbin with its tentacles. Oh, that's a hit. All right, now I have to read it. So, so it does this damage. 12 points of damage.
Oh,
And now you need to make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
But don't stop mining.
yeah.
And
Priorities.
So you failed. The target. Okay. The poisoned target is paralyzed, and it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. The target is also grappled. The target is medium or smaller. It is also restrained until the grapple ends. While grappling the target, the Grell has advantage on attack rolls against it and can't use this attack against other targets. When the Grell moves, any medium or smaller targets it grappling with moves with it. Okay, so it's gonna hit you with
Trying to
its,
abduct you.
Help, guys!
it's gonna hit you with its beak with advantage then, to try to get you to quit squirming.
Quit moving so much.
It still missed. So it smacks your armor with its beak, and it starts dragging you up towards the ceiling.
The worst part of all this is you stop mining.
Yeah.
That is nuts looking. It is a freaking brain with a beak and tentacles. That's all it is. Oh
Don't
man.
even give it a headache.
All right, Matt. You've seen your dwarf get swarmed by these tentacles
It's
and
taking me away.
dragging him into the air. His little
So I'm gonna
boots
run
are
up.
kicking.
I'm gonna run up and pull out my swords and hit him with the swords. Hopefully,
Go for the tentacles.
That's a hit.
uh-oh.
That's a miss. So you sever one of its tentacles, but it's still enough to keep hold of Harbin. It's definitely, there's some kind of purplish gore coming off of it. It's definitely injured, and it's screeching something crazy too. All right, Harbin.
So I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, I think.
Saving throw?
Also grappled. Escape DC 15. How does that work?
Yeah, I think you have to make the saving throw. Is pretty much all you can do.
See if you're unparalyzed.
So,
Yeah, it's probably hard to try to escape the grapple when you're paralyzed.
so I need to make another DC 11.
DC 11
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Oh,
All
oh.
right, Valos.
Light him up.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Agnar's Scorcher on it.
It needs to make a dexterity.
Yeah,
Isn't that
DC's
one that's a straight line flame?
Yeah,
Oh.
and I can work that one around Harbin so he's not in trouble.
I'm going to hold out my pipe while it's going by and find it.
All right, so he takes all 12. All right, yeah, that hurts it. It screeches.
Does not like fire.
No, it screeches and twitches. It's still alive though, and it's still trying to get Harbin up towards the ceiling.
I'm going for the tentacle that's holding Harbin.
All right, that's a hit.
Whoa. Good Lord.
Man,
Dang, that's
crazy
another hit.
rolls.
And one again on that.
So when you rush at it, swing with the dagger of venom, and you're actually connect enough to slice that tentacle off, and Harbin lands on the ground. still paralyzed and covered in this tentacle, and then also covered in this purple gore. And then with your other scimitar, you just go just slice right clean through this head, and it just like both sides just drop onto the ground.
Lobotomy.
So it is dead. So Harbin, you're still paralyzed for 1 minute unless you want to roll the saving throws. But after a minute, you start the paralyzing poison wears off, and you're able to shrug
Before
off
he
these
goes down, he'll
tentacles.
put his pick back in his hand.
Oh man. So apparently Grill are
There we
immune to
go.
lightning damage. I'm glad I didn't shock it.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I'm just reading some stuff on it. It says for no reason given, they're just immune to lightning. It's like,
For your bonus action, you pulled out the monster manual.
yeah, sorry, out of character. That was definitely out of character. Sorry. Delos has no fucking idea what he just looked at. So
Yeah.
that is nuts looking.
Is there any way to harvest anything from this? Maybe get the stuff that's the poison that causes you to paralyze?
Yeah, can I dip my crossbow bolts that I use to catapult in people in the paralyzing
Like,
poison?
our swords in it?
Yeah, you could try that. You're thinking like to really distill the essence of this stuff. You'd probably need to just take some of the tentacle
Tentacles?
barbs back to a workshop or something and kind of work on it. But you could definitely just try to pick one up and cover your crossbow bolt in it for now.
Okay. I'll carry a couple of. I'll cut off a couple of the tentacles as a whole and carefully shove them in the bag so we can
Yeah, because if I can get back,
have the venom sacs and stuff and have.
I can, like you said, distill them later for you.
Yeah. Maybe we can make a drink out of it at the barn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool. This is the hardest thing we sell here: paralyzing potions.
was like,
Laid out on the floor.
Two parts vodka, 1 part Grell tentacle.
One drop of tentacle juice, and everything feels better.
All right,
awesome.
Harbin, make a. Let me see what.
Add 2 tentacles to my. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna take all those tentacles. Fuck it, I'm gonna just catapult tentacles at people.
You're like, what?
Harbin, make a D100 roll.
100, okay.
How heavy is this thing, by the way?
Not very heavy.
Oh, okay.
75.
So your hour of mining results in nothing.
Oh god!
Throw the pick down.
No,
We deposits
You go
that
again,
take him out of the wall.
They warned you that mining is a difficult endeavor. It's not just it's not super easy. You're welcome.
I'm gonna
To,
pick up the pickaxe, dust it off, and tell them try one more time, buddy.
you're welcome to spend another hour though, if you would like.
Yeah. Last chance, one more hour.
Yeah, one more hour.
Yeah,
So
dwarves.
I guess we're
dwarves
taking
got
a short
mine.
rest.
Okay, yeah, I need a rest.
You can't rest your mining.
Yeah.
Maybe he can show one of you guys how to mine. How to use the
Yeah,
pickaxe
we'll
for
mine for him while he does the short rest.
the dwarf that can't mine.
88.
What kind of shit is this?
You can't mine. All right. Well, when everyone's
How
taking
many-
their short rest, Harbin, make another D100 roll.
88.
Oh, you actually find something this time.
Oh,
You find a pebble-sized tourmaline that's worth 1 gold piece.
God
awesome.
damn it!
I'm keeping it.
That gets split 4 ways.
That's 4 ways, yeah.
Would you like to
I'll
spend
split it
another?
with you guys the next tentacle monster we see, and you get dragged up the wall.
We could have let you be dragged.
I'm taking 4 tentacles. By the way, that's what I'm taking.
Okay. Do you want to do any more mining or?
No.
No, it looks like a lot of hard work.
There we go. A little bit back for me.
I say we
You got back the hit points that I took from you.
Yeah.
Wait, there was supposed to. Is there not a way across here to go
No.
back? Okay.
Check out this other path now.
yeah.
So that stop right there. That passageway to the south just seems to end in a sort of a dead end. But over to the
Is that ore on the ground?
it might be. You can use a pickaxe to see if you can. take it
Fine.
out.
If I have any, I'm gonna see if I have anything
Just roll
explosive.
them
in
eyes
my-
every time. We're like, ooh, shinies. I'm like, go hit that.
So I think you guys can see to the west. You can just barely see in the room. There's a table and chairs set up, and on top of one of the tables is what looks like a giant rat that's dead, and there are two Icewind Kobolds poking it with javelins, and then just kind of laughing to each other.
Nice.
Can we sneak up on them? Are they occupied, not noticing us?
They have not noticed you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna hit this stuff and see what comes out?
No, let's go kill
Yeah.
them.
Wait till we attack before you take it over. I'm gonna catapult a tentacle at the first one.
Well, since they can't see me, I want to activate the poison on my dagger.
Okay, well let's go ahead and do initiative, and I'll give you guys a surprise round.
Okay.
Let me grab everybody here. That doesn't work.
Catapult the friggin' tentacle.
Slap them.
Slap him with it. All the barbs stick and paralyzed.
Wait,
Bitch.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Bob, you okay?
You're paralyzed,
It's
bitch.
really pretty epic.
He immediately stops poking the rat. Right?
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm pretty sure the tentacle would like vaporize too at the speed.
It's just mush.
All right, Rakaran, that's actually your turn first. You
I'm
want
going
to?
to activate the poison on my dagger.
All right, yeah. So it becomes coated in this kind of viscous, nasty-looking substance. Valos.
I will catapult said tentacle. So I put the tentacle on the ground next to me, and then I yoink, I yeet it at him. For 12 to smack him with the tentacle, and then whatever poison and shit happens because it was in fact the tentacle.
All right, I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's not watching.
Oh, whew.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he actually takes 12 damage, and
And then what was that like saving throw for the poisoners or the paralyzing poison or
see
something? Right?
11 or something. What was it?
he actually dies.
Oh. I paralyzed him too much.
You're paralyzed, bitch.
That's right.
He's just dead.
Forever.
The bush went through his head.
It's like a sniper shot, and he's like, all right, Mech.
Okay. I shoot the other guy with an arrow. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that's a critical hit, isn't it?
Critical hit.
Yes, critical hit.
One shot, one kill.
Right between the eyes.
I activated the poison on this for nothing.
I think the poison stays until you hit with something, I think, so. All right.
Well, let's go investigate this shit, I guess.
I feel a little bad. They're like, la la la, having a little food. They're smiling. Aneurysm.
I never knew what hit him. And I love how you guys said, oh, we're going to talk to them.
Talk to the monster, but not the kobolds.
Yeah. Headshot.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna do that. Sorry.
It's the brave ADD companions.
We can talk to the next ones. These
well,
guys
yeah.
aren't getting
Nobody knows that we're here. We're like silently, stealthily just killing the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, they don't even know what
Metal
it
Gear Solid.
We're just like James Bond and around the freaking mine, just killing everybody.
is. We'll just keep throwing them in the pit. So they don't see them either.
Oh yeah, so we can drag the bodies and throw them in the pit.
Yeah, you can easily do that.
Okay. Toss them
Is
in the
there
pit.
anything else in this
Get away
room?
evidence.
I'm gonna
Get
hit
away
the door over
evidence.
here real quick.
Can we investigate if they're carrying anything worth loot before you guys yeet them
No,
into the pit?
they are not. They
Poor kobolds.
yeah, they have they each have a dagger, kind of a rudely carved dagger and a javelin.
Oh, I'm going to pick up one of the javelins and replace the one I lost in the pit earlier.
Nice. All right, get to mining, Harbin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything worth hitting over here?
Yeah, I mean you can
Another hour.
you can spend an hour. Yeah.
I'm gonna rest again.
Okay.
Jeez.
I get back my spell slot. Well, if we're just chilling, I'm gonna get my spell slot back. What was that, a 90
One
something?
room.
94.
Ooh,
Nice.
94. Okay.
We got money, dude. We got money.
94. Oh no, it's a pebble-sized tourmaline. Worth one gold piece.
Better than a booger size
So
last time,
close.
whatever it
You
was.
need to polish it up, and it'll be worth 25 grand. 2 months. You polish it up, and it'll be a 2-month salary.
That's
Which way do we go?
all one place we
This
can
way.
go.
We should have asked for more money.
So at the end of that is actually a passageway that heads further down. Descends steeply downward.
Let's go. Wait, should we anchor a rope so we can come back up? You said steeply, like would it be hard to get back up?
Not
Not
that
that steep?
steep. Let me
Okay,
see if I got a description of it here. I don't. All right, I'm gonna grab you guys. Hold on. Stand still for a minute.
Dodge!
Oh no, they got Harbin.
Oh, this again.
There. Okay.
Okay, so
Y'all.
we got to be
Is this-
careful. With
Yeah, is this the one they were weakening?
No, they were weakening the one above that you guys
Oh,
already crossed.
Okay.
Let me read you the description here. This tunnel's downward slope ends where it opens onto the center shaft. A wooden walkway extends from this opening and then runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, a large bucket like the one you saw earlier dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft and is connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away. Looking down, you see nothing but darkness. Looking up, you can see the underside of that other walkway. And yeah, that's about it.
I think we go across, or do
So, you guys did. So we're supposed to clear out the kobolds and provide proof of this. Have you been collecting trophies from these guys, like chopped their ear off or something?
no, only the last one we have to worry about.
I think they said they were going to come check the mine, like make sure that it's clear.
No, I've been cutting ears off anyways.
Excellent.
Secretly scalping them all.
We're gonna name the next cavern the Lost Ear.
Alright, so do we decide to go across to the open tunnel to the left, or do we go across the rope and see what's across that way?
What? I'm afraid of heights.
You're in the wrong business,
I'm
bud.
probably small enough to get in the bucket.
So as Harbin
Karen.
comes out onto the
Yeah.
platform, you can kind of see what looks like some kobolds in that passageway to the west.
Well, let's go murder them first.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's talk to them.
Yeah.
You go first then.
Play the 007 music again.
Yeah, do I have a line of sight? Yes, I do. Tentacle
As,
bitch. There we go.
so
Oh,
as
Yeah,
as you can see that they immediately see you, and one of them. So there's. It looks like there are 3 kobolds. One of them carries a threadbare satchel and wears what looks like a fake pair of dragon wings made out of thin wood and tattered white cloth. That one he's in the center. He immediately raises his hand in surrender and says in common, "We mean you no harm. Please don't hurt us."
You broke up part of that.
He says, "We mean you no harm. Please don't hurt us."
hey. Cool. We mean you no harm either. As I put the tentacle back in my bag.
What are y'all doing in this mine? This is the town's main source of industry here.
I am Trex. These are my bodyguards, Vought and Zerk. And the other 2 are like, yeah. And alas, kind sirs, this everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind, and the preternatural cold dulls our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so that we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work, and we won't cause trouble. Tourmaline would be better for having us. Maybe you could take us into town and introduce us to the natives.
That's a great idea.
Not causing trouble, but we just saw 2 of your fellow kobolds sabotaging one of the platforms.
He smacks one of the kobolds next to him and said, "I thought I told you guys not to do that. To be nice. We want to be welcoming to the humans. I apologize, sir, kind sirs. My associates are often not quite as intelligent as the rest of us, so they are sometimes hard for me to manage. I assure you, they meant no harm."
This guy seems fishy. Can we tell if does he seem genuine?
Yeah, do like a perception check or something to see if he's being
somebody-
truthful.
Yeah, make an insight check.
God damn it. He seems like he's telling the truth, guys. I mean, he really
I
does.
don't know. There's something weird here.
Yeah, so Harbin and Valos are like, yeah, this guy's legit. But Rickaran and Mech, you guys can both tell he's lying. I mean, there's several strange things here.
He's wearing wings.
He's definitely seems to be much more intelligent than a kobold is usually. I mean, usually kobolds can't even put 2 words together, right? But this guy's using large words. And yeah, he's definitely lying, but you're not exactly sure which part he's lying about.
All right. Hands on your head. We don't trust you.
Yeah.
You
We're
want
gonna tie these guys
I
up.
dropped the tentacle from my bag. Just so we're clear. Just gonna
Where
drop
did
the
you
tentacle.
where did you learn to speak so well? Most time kobolds can't speak that well.
Nice.
No
Oh,
offense to
yes,
you guys,
I
you guys
was.
are not very bright.
Oh, I agree. They're often rather stupid beasts, but I was fortunate. I was born with advanced cognitive abilities.
What do you mean they?
Well, my fellow kobolds, of course.
Uh-huh.
Why are you wearing dragon wings?
Like
Oh.
I said, hands up.
he puts his hands up.
Okay.
They seem to respect me more if they think I'm a part dragon. It helped me take control of this group. I mean, it increases my status in this group.
Maybe we should tie him up.
Yeah, with one of these tentacles,
Definitely.
so he can't move.
Well, we don't trust you, so we're taking you prisoner. So hold out your hands. We're tying you up.
Okay, what are you going to do with my fellow kobolds here?
Throw him into the
Tie 'em
pit.
all up. We're forming a chain gang. Nooses around their necks and hands tied behind their backs.
We'll see what happens if you throw one in the pit. See if it'll drag the other one too.
So are you taking us to town?
No.
Okay. Right now, we're tying you up.
Okay. He lets you tie him up. There are two other kobolds on the other level. We should probably get them.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be joining us.
Okay, well, we'll go back for them in a bit.
There are also two more on the top level.
Are there any below us?
No problem. We're pretty powerful. We're not worried about them.
Yeah, I think they may have ran off because they were scared of us.
How many kobolds do you have? Yeah, that's the bigger question.
That's all of them.
Oh.
How good are you three at mining?
You want this job? This is an interview.
I've tried a couple times.
I don't think you'll be impressed with the mining abilities of this group. I was thinking maybe we could maybe help out around town, maybe do like minor jobs that don't require, skilled labor or something of that sort. I could maybe be the assistant to the speaker. That might be good for me. I think I would enjoy that. Someone of power and responsibility. That sounds good.
About bartending?
Yeah.
Bartending. I think I would be very good at bartending.
Do you have an aversion to mummies?
No, I've never actually met a mummy before.
This guy talks some good bullshit. So.
I think
You're in for a treat.
Your choice is either jump in the pit or become our bartender.
Wow.
I would love to be your bartender. That sounds
You have
great.
little career choices ahead of you.
That's right.
Let's
We were
go.
sitting here to kill you. I think that seems like a good plan.
Oh yes, there's no reason to kill us. Let's go back into town, and
Do we
I
wanna
will
go across
I will
the-
tend your bar.
Do we want to go across and check out those other tunnels first?
Yeah. Should we? Can we paralyze them for a little bit, so they can't run?
Whack them with the.
Yeah, just whack them each with a freaking tentacle and just paralyze them for a minute or two
Sit down.
minutes.
Don't move.
They're tied up. They're not going anywhere.
Okay. All right. I thought it'd be fun to smack them. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. Mech's always the voice of reason.
Make a perception check. Valis, you can't. Or actually, Amber Karen too. Everybody that's there with them.
Where is
I can't do anything right. We don't know shit.
Mech, you get the impression that he's like really concerned about this satchel that he has on him, and like he's sort of making sure that he's like holding it tight to him as you're tying him up.
Seem like you're holding that satchel kind of tight. What do you got in there? You got some gems for us?
No, it's my satchel. No, there's no gems.
hand
Oh,
it
what's
over.
in your satchel?
I'm gonna smack him with the tentacle, and then I'm gonna yank the satchel out.
What is
hold
that?
Hold on.
That is
I'm
gross.
sure this gentleman will be very reasonable.
Well, while
What's
you're
in your
talking, I'm
satchel?
swinging the tentacle around, just waiting to smack
Yeah.
him.
You can roll a intimidation check.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my knife out that's glinting with poison too.
Tell me what's in your satchel. I'm going to look anyway, so you can just tell the truth right now.
It's nothing. It's just grasses and stuff. Shrubbery.
Shrubbery, huh?
Okay, I'm going to slap him and take
Ow.
like,
You,
bam! Give me the satchel.
you, sir, are a knave.
I don't believe. What? Excuse me? Roll initiative.
Can I just smack him with the freaking tentacle just for shits and giggles? I just-
Do not insult me. That's bad for your career path.
Okay, fine. Look, he holds the. Well, I guess he's tied up, so he really can't.
Okay,
do
I want to
much.
look in there, so I look in the satchel.
Yeah, it looks like old clumps of moss and lichen and shrubbery. Yeah.
Hold it
What the
out until he tells you.
This guy's like a druid or something. So, what are you? Do you have any skills with these plants here?
Yeah, I know a little bit about the flora of Icewind Dale. Yeah,
What are you using them for? Why are they so important to you?
they're mine. They're mine.
That doesn't answer my question. What are you using them for?
I'm not using them for anything. They're mine. I'm keeping them.
Hey, I slap him again.
Ow!
You see this guy with the tentacle?
Bastards!
Yeah.
What?
I'm a lot nicer than him.
I don't know what you want.
me at him.
It's just
Let me
my
at him.
satchel.
I just want the truth. You're very suspicious.
You can't handle the truth.
It's my satchel. You just leave it alone.
Yeah, I'd throw it in the pit.
I'm smoking it. I'm just slapping with the fucking
Okay,
tentacle.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take the
care. I just
satchel
want
off of him, and I pass it back to Rakaren, who's the alchemist.
Yeah, I want to look through it. Can I see anything special with the ingredients combination? Maybe.
No, it just looks like moss and lichen. But as soon as you take it off from him, it's almost like his face darkens.
Oh, I guess I'm closer.
and he falls backwards, just like kind of into this alcove here,
Yeah.
falls backwards. But then, and where he was standing, is a ghost, and it's very angry.
What the fuck?
So it's like it came out of him, and it's pissed.
Oh.
And now we're gonna roll
okay.
initiative.
Oh, he was freaking possessed. There's no way that dude is that smart. Okay, this is what we were dealing with. Do you want to work at a bar?
I toss the satchel to the pit.
We got mummies, we got ghosts. It's a very Halloween theme. I love it. Uh-oh.
Wait, oh, this is
Wow, look at all those D20s that the DM rolled.
Oh, an initiative though. That's not going to be all that particularly helpful.
So the kobolds are tied up.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not
we
doing
should have slapped
anything.
him. I told you we should have slapped him with the freaking paralyzing poison, but no.
Well, he's lying on the ground right now anyway. What the heck?
Rakaren.
Is the ghost like a physical form that we can actually interact with, or does it just like psychic us or something?
Is it incorporeal or?
Yeah, it is manifested here.
So I can smack it with a tentacle?
Let me pull up its.
Can you paralyze a ghost?
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't know.
immune to that, but you could try.
Burn him.
Is it immune to bludgeoning damage?
So
Light him up.
Are we killing these kobolds now?
They're just tied up. They're like, oh crap, probably.
Yeah, are they surprised that there's a
Yeah,
ghost
what's their reaction to the ghost appearing?
Yeah, they look absolutely terrified. You don't think that you're gonna have any trouble from these.
I kind of want to
kobolds.
throw the satchel back on that guy. I'd say, okay, get your satchel. Go back in him.
Yeah,
And
it
toss
is.
them down the pit.
Ghosts are immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. So you don't think that the ghost is gonna. The tentacle will not affect the ghost.
Can we? Well, I mean, I guess not outside the bludgeoning damage, right? But not from an actual paralyzing standpoint. Can we talk to it? You said he's pissed. I'm guessing now since we rolled initiative, talking is probably off the table.
No, you can still talk to it. It says, "Give me my satchel." And so,
What are you doing here?
Satchel.
The ghost looks like it looks like a human male, and he doesn't look like a warrior or anything. But yeah, he's almost dressed. He's dressed in heavy, like winter clothing. You can see a line across his neck, like maybe
He's been hanged.
No, it looks like a slice, like maybe he was decapitated.
Mm.
Nearly headless Nick.
Nearly headless Nick. Yeah, it's just kind of
he's
holding him
a
there.
ghost who's not at peace.
Right. He says, "Give me my satchel."
Well, what does the
good
satchel
time.
do, and why
All
are
in
you
good
possessing
time.
the kobold?
I'm tossing the satchel to it. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does the satchel do?
Hold on, let me see. This is my collection of moss and lichen that I was gathering on the foothills of Calvin's Cairn when I was killed by a yeti.
Is your name Egon
Oh, really?
Spengler?
Oh no.
Okay, just checking.
I am.
He
I
too
was
had a
Jan
collection of
Alawar.
moss and fungus and lichens and stuff.
Do you make a good martini?
Martini.
Can you bust tables?
Yeah. So were we talking to you when we were talking to the kobold earlier?
Yes, I was. When I found myself in this spirit, I learned how to possess that creature when I came upon him, and I was hoping to get to town and possess someone a little bit better than
What
this,
if we let you possess the kobold, but you agreed to only possess the kobold and become a functioning part of society by being a bartender at our bar?
Until we find a human we don't like and bring to you.
Or we're taking the satchel back, right?
or we're taking the satchel back, and you'll be Ghost Man forever.
Well, I mean, I was a sage, and I had devoted myself to cataloging the flora of Icewind Dale. So, I would probably enjoy mixology. Sure, I will be a bartender. Here, hold on one second.
Shunk. Is he going back into the
He walks back to the kobold and.
Now, are these other kobolds of yours? Do we need to keep them around? Can they leave? We have to get rid of the kobolds. Do they have to die? Can you just tell them to go? Then you come with us. You're intelligent. We can sell you. We can't sell them. They are they're a problem.
He looks down at the two kobolds, and they look like they kind of like flinch away from him, and he says, I think they will follow my commands. I can bring them with me to the bar.
Up around the place.
Yes,
but is that gonna mess up
our
our look? It's one thing to have one smart kobold, but to have two dumbass kobolds serving like buzzing tables, people may not come to the bar.
We can send them out to harass the taverns that are a competition.
If they don't make it back, I guess it's win-win, right? So okay.
I will.
So do we have 3 new people in our party?
Sure, I will go with you.
What's our next bar's name? Is it Possessed Kobold or something?
The ghostly sage.
Yeah, there we go. So still need to check out this
Yeah, have y'all been across this way?
fucker rope.
No, we have not explored that.
If you don't mind, we're gonna leave you guys tied up for right now while we look around the cave.
Fine.
We'll come back for you, and we will let you keep your satchel.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So,
I feel
yeah,
better about crossing the one-way street without them being there to cut the freaking rope and shit.
So it looks like there's kind of a bucket shuttle that you can go across this. So there's a crank mounted to each platform that will make the bucket go across, and then the person inside the bucket can also tug on the rope, so it's sort of like a pulley system. The bucket is large enough to hold one medium creature. So if anybody wants to try it out.
Getting in the bucket.
Go for it.
Right. Always our guinea pig.
Yeah.
Should I cast slow fall on him? No, I don't really slow fall.
Maybe we should tie a rope on him. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's a good idea. Tie a rope onto him first. Oh,
So that if he does fall, yeah. Hey, looks like he made it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It takes one round. Actually, one round is like 5 seconds or something. I think it would take about a minute to get across. Yeah, it's a little bit nerve wracking, but you make it okay.
There's potential for more ore for Harbin to mine.
Yeah, I'll go over there with them too.
I'll go too. Actually, I'm going to double check real quick to make sure that they are in fact still tied up. Does it look secure?
Yes.
All right, then
They.
then I'll come across. How do you come across? You have to yoink me, I think.
I think I have to pull you. Yeah.
Hey, there's some ore over here we can mine.
We'll check the ceiling first.
Yeah.
So this.
More brain, tentacle brain monsters taking me up the wall.
So that area that you guys are in, it says the sparkling geodes greet you as you enter this cavern. The gems are partially exposed in places, sticking out from the walls like glassy shards. The floor
That's
rises near the eastern wall, leaving a natural ridge with stone ramps leading upward on either end.
I think we should all mine the spots that have big exposed rocks. That seems like it would be more likely to actually generate tourmaline.
Yeah, are we able to pry them out or anything?
Yeah, so it takes about an hour, but yeah, you can each chip away at the walls enough to remove an intact geode that's worth 10 gold pieces.
We just need a couple, like 20 more of those, and then we'll be.
I'm assuming you yelled back at Mech what you were doing for the last hour.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. He didn't care. He would have come across.
Moving around.
He just hears Harbin pinging away. Ding, ding.
Do I need to roll that 100?
No, this you don't need to roll this time.
How about in this other small room?
What's in here? Yeah, it's in here.
Yeah, so this is another small room, but this one has a weird thing. So a fossilized skull partially juts out of the east wall of this small cave, 5 feet off the ground. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, noting that nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
Is that a giant rat?
Yeah, so that's what it is. A weird skull that's jutted. It's a fossilized skull jutting out of the wall.
How hard would it be to remove?
Can we pick it out?
You can try.
Go for it, Harvard.
What do I need to roll for that?
Well, as you try to pry it out, it shatters. But
Way to
inside,
go, Harbin.
inside where whatever this creature's skull would have been is a crystal shard.
Oh. Mm.
And hold on, let me pull up. See if I have a picture of it here.
Like
Shard.
Indiana Jones stuff.
Right.
This thing had shard.
Start looking around for boulders.
So, Valos,
Uh-huh.
you immediately recognize this thing as something that has to do with your past.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure you want to discuss, but you've seen these sort of things before,
No.
providing power for something.
It is this. Would I guess earmuffs, guys. Would this be one of the drones, if you will, or something like that? One of the egg things, I guess. Can't remember.
No, the skull itself looks like the skull of a mind flayer. So you immediately think that when you saw it, it was like that looks like maybe an illithid.
Okay.
But this crystal is you remember seeing some of them used to power the ship.
Shit.
Fuck. It's a psi crystal.
Okay.
That's
Does he have
about
a look
all.
at his face? Like, can we tell that he's scared or something? Like.
Yeah, I mean
It's
unless
definitely
you're-
dead, but that means they've been here though.
I'll just reach down and pick it up. What the fuck is this, Valos?
I don't know if we should touch. I'm carrying a lot of these evil ass shards. I don't know if we should pick that up. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't
I'm
think
just
you should
tossing
pick
it
that
around
up.
in my hand, back and forth. Is
I
that
don't-
what it is?
See, Seems strange for you to say not to pick up a
Yeah.
shard, like something.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is some bad shit, dude. I don't know. I don't know if they can still. Yeah, I hope they can't track that. That's.
I sit there and let it fall in between, go in between my fingers like you do a coin, like a coin drip.
I'm gonna.
So the rest of you can tell that this seems some sort of magical crystal that you could probably attune to it if you spent the time to attune to it.
Why would you want to
tie around it and wear it like a necklace until we get back to town?
Don't attune that shit. Put that shit down. I'm gonna catapult it out of his hand into the wall. Boom. Catapult. While you're flinging it around your finger, smash it into the fucking wall. Don't even care. No. Don't care.
All right.
Hopefully at a crystal that will give us real money.
At a mining wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna mine the wall with that crystal and destroy it.
So yeah, it smashes into the wall. If it didn't get destroyed, then it falls into the bottomless pit. So
okay. That's not something you want to mess with, man. Those things like take over whole fucking planets and shit. You don't want any part of that. No, sir.
Was that one of the Infinity Stones?
Yes. Thanos would be easier in these things.
I think to save the world.
That was the one chance in 14 million right there. We just, I don't know. Unless it was something really powerful that we could have used on our side. But I feel like it'd be bad. I don't know. I'm down with the crystal shards. That seems, I can't. I'm scared of that stuff, man. It's fucked up.
What's going on over there?
Nothing. I can't go across.
Let me click on the right things.
Can I check my acrobatics and try to just run over the rope?
Yes, you absolutely can do that.
No. Just kidding.
Re-rolling character.
It's the end of Valos.
He could take over the possessed Kobold and play that character.
That'd be cool. He's only got like 9 hit points. Yeah,
I just sit at the bar and serve drinks while you guys go on adventures every week. Cody has to come up with scenarios at the bar.
An angry customer wants to speak to the manager.
Kill the rat. I'm sure there's rats because we saw that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the big Underdark either, except for that one.
Oh, this is this first path. There was another path when we
came
in.
There's also more beyond these guys, right? I mean, we haven't walked down here next to them.
I looked at them. They're dead ends.
Okay. All right. Well, we should tell the guys to join us. Grab the chain gang and bring them with us.
Yes, master.
I never get tired of hearing that.
All right, you guys bunch up, and I'll drag you back over there.
We were finding some great indentured servants for our bar.
This labor's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Oh, it was all the way back.
Can we go back to the bucket here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
It's right here.
Oh, that's the bucket. Okay.
Oh crap! I lost it. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick.
Whoa, that was creepy.
I can't tell where.
We're all I'm in the wall area. There we go.
We're missing a party.
We're missing somebody, aren't we?
We're missing Valos.
Grab a drink real quick.
All right, we're almost to where we haven't seen where is something new.
Yeah, let's stop there. I'm gonna wait for everybody. Yeah, I think there are some. I think there's some modules I could install that would let me drag you guys around without you actually seeing everything as you fly by. But I haven't looked into that. Kind of sucks that this multi-leveled maps are kind of difficult to do.
It's almost like it'd be neat if you could just do them as pages. You know, and you just flip to another page, and then we're at that level.
Yeah, I could have done. Yeah, I could have done them as scenes, right? Where I could just drag you to there, just activate the next scene. That's probably what I should have done. But it's like when you create a new scene, you have to get the squares right and all that stuff. So it's like if I just did it once, then yeah. But I might do that next time. I'll just do the scenes.
So this was the platform they were sawing on, right?
Yes.
Glad we stopped them.
Yeah.
And we did dispose of all the bodies, right? So the kobolds that we got walking with us are not seeing their dead.
No, they're not. No.
Yeah.
That's good.
Trex
The
makes
two
some.
fell in, and then you tossed
Trex
the other
makes some
two in.
comments about how it's strange that they ran off. Like it's difficult to find good help these days. I
Yeah.
guess.
You tell us about it.
Don't know where they went.
All right. What y'all do?
We're just heading back to the area of the cave we haven't explored yet.
All right, we have to be careful here, right? What y'all are talking about?
I think so.
Should we do the catapulted rope across, whoosh, so that we can hang on to it?
Yeah, maybe.
We've already crossed.
Yeah, you think as long as you cross one at a time, you should be.
Oh,
should be
okay.
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 Oh, yeah. Let's go, guys.
Let's wait there for Jesse to get back.
Everybody is back.
Yeah,
Oh,
just-
everybody's
just
back?
Right
Oh,
there.
okay. Sorry.
It's in here the whole
Switch.
time.
I think I was one of them. Did somebody else go to?
So we went on the 3rd. Which one are we going now?
No, I just stepped in this walkway that we're.
So you can. So from there you can kind of see down to the south. There's an underground river flowing through the far side of this cavern, which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. Between you and the river are two halfling-sized gray rodents with long tails and beady eyes. As soon as you notice them, they rush to attack you. So let's roll initiative. Although I don't think this is going to take very long.
Did I even waste
Was this one the first thing we should have done?
I think this is one of the few that don't have like something that could kill you.
I was just gonna torch them all. Just weave that thing through.
No, I'm gonna. Hang on, how far away am I? One.
Can you do the fire thing? They're in the line.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it'd be more fun to charge in and smack him with a tentacle.
That's not a bad idea.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
It's like
I'm gonna
tentacle
grab-
nunchucks.
I'm
You
gonna
come flying in there.
carefully grab. I'm not skilled enough to do two, but I think I can manage one.
If you
without
roll a
smacking
one,
myself.
if you roll a one, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to
That's fine. I
paralyze
think it's worth
yourself.
it. I think it's worth it. I'm going in.
Roll.
Harvin,
Yeah, the faces.
you better follow. I got this. I'm gonna
Oh, we're all coming in with you.
Yeah.
The wizard
boom. I'm gonna
runs
smack
at the
the
rodents.
first one with my tentacle. I don't know what to do for damage. What do you think as far as damage goes?
Like a whip.
I don't have a whip. I just have. I mean,
Yeah, I think it would be. Let's see. Let me look at the improvised.
Hell, even unarmed strike. If you want me to just roll it
D4,
unarmed.
D6.
A whip is 1d4 slashing.
Yeah, we can use it as a whip.
Okay. I just hope I hit 1d4. I need to do a attack roll, right? Was that unarmed or would that be quarterstaff? I guess it doesn't matter, right? It's the same type of attack.
Is d20.
It says, it says, just roll for, and then add your strength bonus. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
And then what
That's
about is that 1d4 you said?
Yep, 1d4 slashing.
1. But I hit. That's all that matters, right? I just gotta touch them with it, and then they get paralyzed.
You hit and you do 1 damage to this giant rat. Let me click on him.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping you'd fumble.
I kind of was too.
All right, so we need to look up the Grell poison.
It's way back, isn't it?
It's DC 11 Constitution.
DC 11 Constitutional save, yeah.
Okay. All right, little buddy, let's do a Constitution save. You can do it.
No.
Oh, so he's poisoned. Are
Paralyzed.
rats immune to poison? I mean, they
He's
are
paralyzed.
rats.
Rats are definitely not immune to poison. I mean, we test all sorts of stuff on them because they're actually very similar physiology to humans. You know.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
mean,
right.
I think this. I don't know this.
Yeah, no, they've got basically nothing. All right, yeah, he's poisoned and paralyzed. So
Nice.
the poor little rat goes, "Arr!" falls down. He's gonna make that saving throw again. At the end of his turn.
Oh, he got it.
Oh yeah, he shakes it off. He's like, he's mad now. Mech.
Do I have line of sight?
I don't think you do. No.
So I got to move.
From there or there.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah. From there, you can hit him for sure.
Oh, okay.
That's a hit.
Okay. How many? Is there only one rat? I only see one.
No, there's another one below him.
Oh, and I can't see him.
Yeah, you now have a dead rat on an arrow. Rickaron. Maybe I should have beefed this up and added like 12 more rats. You step on the dead rat. And it's poisoned, actually, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, the poison only remains for 1 minute.
Okay, it's not poison.
No. Oh, that's a hit, though, for sure.
No sneak attack, though.
Oh, that's still enough to kill it.
No. Damn. We didn't even get to have fun with these things. Well, we got to hit it with the tentacle. I guess that's
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this room. If you go up into the north room, you find another one of those walls that you can mine if you want to spend an hour with a pickaxe mining.
I think Harbin wants to. 98 or is that 18?
18.
And no, you don't find anything.
Damn.
a dwarf that can't.
Yeah.
It's a first. Yeah, I guess we need to go tell the town speaker that the mine's clear, have them come inspect, collect our reward.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that was them helping us set up a supply route to our new tavern.
That's right. I forgot you guys negotiated that.
Mhm.
So what are you going to do with the kobolds?
I think he tells them to go. We can't. I don't think. I think they're going to be a liability more so than having a possessed ghost person as the bar.
We'll take the leader outside the cave, and then we'll walk the kobolds by that pit and just push them in.
Okay.
Oops.
Dang.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna try this one more time.
It's painless, right?
I was like, I gotta get some. I got pebbles.
It's hard to drag a dwarf away from a mine.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Stereotypes are there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
No. 1 through 80 is nothing, so yeah.
Golly. Wow. Oof.
Yeah, I mean so 81 through 95 is a pebble-sized tourmaline, which is what you got twice.
Mhm.
96 through 99 is an acorn-sized tourmaline, flawed, which is worth 10 gold pieces. But if you were to roll 100, so double zeros, you get an acorn-sized tourmaline unflawed, which is 100 gold pieces. So I mean, you'd have to roll you'd have to, 1 out of 100 chance, and it's still only 100 gold pieces. It should be at least 1,000 gold pieces, I would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, mining does not seem very profitable here. That's maybe why they're
I think
not
it's
a more-
done for a reason.
not All right, so
What'd you
you've
do last night? Oh, we were mining for
Hours and
It's
hours.
hours.
And hours.
Yeah, it seems more profitable to go fishing.
Yeah.
So you murdered the other two kobolds in cold blood. What were you doing with the leader, the ghost?
He's
Well,
going
we
to
made
the bar.
deal.
Oh, you're sending him to the bar. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to the bar. Tell the mummy we sent you.
He says, "What did you do with my bodyguards?"
We set them free.
they quit.
They flew.
Yeah, we told them that they're not allowed to go, and they said okay.
What? He's gonna.
They tried to form a union.
Yeah, we only have room at the bar for one
No, not happening.
person.
They're mining really deep down in the mine for us.
Huh. Oh, okay. Well, so I just go to Lonelywood and ask for the mummy bar, or what?
Ask for the rotting fist.
The rotting
Take
fist.
this note.
Tell the mummy we sent you,
Okay.
and don't possess anybody else. This is it. You're good.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I'll see you guys later then.
Awesome.
All right. He heads off.
Bye. Good luck.
Make us some money.
All right, so back to Tourmaline. Back to the speaker's house.
Mhm.
Which was Orist Matthew. He greets you. Oh, you're already back. That only took you a day.
Yeah, there weren't that many kobolds.
So it was only kobolds?
Yeah.
And a brain birdie thing.
The speaker rolls perception against us.
A brain birdie thing. Is that a creature from the Underdark?
Yeah, we have just one.
Tentacle.
Yeah, just one Underdark creature. You're good. We got it. We killed it.
You killed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you stay here for a day or so, and I will send some people into the mine just to check it out. And then if that comes back, then I will that they come back okay. No signs of kobolds, then I will give you your payment. Does that sound
200.
acceptable?
Yeah, it was 200, right? 200 gold.
I don't think it was 200 gold.
I thought it was.
It was definitely 200 gold.
Yeah.
Can I swing the tentacle around a little bit?
I thought it was like 50 gold.
Yeah,
Oh,
each. We talked about this.
No.
We talked about this last time. 50 gold each. That's what we talked about. I'm gonna go put the kobolds back. Go tell Mike he needs to come back. And
Okay, yeah, I think it was it 100 gold, and then help setting up your supply lines to your bar in Lonelywood.
oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to stay maybe at the east side, that's where most visitors to town stay.
Yeah,
I'm down.
do it. Maybe we can find some more work there too.
Yes. Okay. So you can make your way to the east side. The east side, for what looks like on the outside, like separate houses. When you get inside, it turns out it's one single structure with rooms connected by underground passages, with cozy guest accommodations in the cellar. So yeah, the innkeeper is a willowy teenager named Marta Peskirk, who welcomes you in. Welcome to the east side. Are you staying the night?
Yep.
Yes.
Speaker said you were going to give us free accommodations.
Oh, he's such a joker. I assure you our prices are quite competitive, considering we're the only inn in town.
So is that free then? Because that's what he promised us.
What's your L list look like?
Can I persuade?
You cannot persuade for free, but
Well, I'm just trying to persuade that the speaker promised that. That was part of our payment for the
you
other thing.
can, you can roll a
He doesn't
perception
know that
check.
I'm lying.
Yeah,
right?
you can roll a perception check, but I don't think she's gonna fall for it, unless you roll really, really well.
Where's my? Oh, it's not there. I thought
I
it
mean,
was
I can
supposed to be
give
it.
you a perception.
I can't.
Persuasion.
Where's my thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, hang on a second. Persuasion check, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Not very good.
No, she's like, I assure you our rates are very fair. We're just one gold piece per the night.
Okay. How much gold do we make from we had to wait? Oh, I'll have to owe you. I don't have any money.
I'll pull out the dog, the carving the dog with the tourmaline eyes. It's worth 10 gold pieces. And I'll say, this will cover our rooms, and you can give me the change and L.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems like a nice carving statue. That's a good idea. Yeah, it doesn't give much information about the bar section, but I'm assuming like the main room is sort of the tap room, and then you travel into the underground passages to go to the room, the guest accommodations. Their tap list is kind of lame. They don't have any good mead. They do have some of that pale ale from Targos that you'd had before. And they also have some of the bitter from the Dwarven Valley.
Okay. What news have you heard?
Yeah, any jobs for awesome group of adventurers?
I heard that there was a moose that was killing people in Lonelywood.
What was a moose?
A moose? It was like a
Yeah,
white moose?
Yeah, we already killed that.
You killed it?
We tried to talk to it. It was an asshole.
She thinks you're kidding, and then she's like realizes you're not kidding, and she's like, "Wow, oh,
This evil SOB. It tried to kill us. We tried to talk to it. Yeah. You ever seen a dinosaur that talks? We have.
wow, you guys are quite the adventurers."
Yep. Worthy of free housing. But whatever.
So when are you going to end this winter that never ends?
We're working on it. We have yet to find the lady.
Arl, the Frostmaiden?
Yeah. Do you know her? We can end it now.
Well, no, but everyone knows where she is. She lives in a magical island on in the sea of broken ice.
Hang on
What?
a second. You laughed.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah. It was hard to believe that we talked to a talking moose, but everybody believes there's a magical island on the floating sea of whatever where this lady lives. You
Wow.
guys are jacked up.
They call it a Ariel's abode. I don't know.
We should go visit her and see if we can make her stop.
Yes, I think we should.
Yeah. What level do we need?
No. Hey, if
Danger
we thought
level
we could
high.
talk to dragons. We can talk to the ice lady.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Were we
That's
still
not on
gonna
my-
go? Were we still gonna go beat up Jessup?
Yep. Well, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
we gotta murder Jessup. We do gotta
Okay.
murder.
Go find Jessup.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't-
Oh, Jessup the Red and Brynchander?
Yes.
Oh yes,
You know,
Oh.
Swindler.
he tried
He's
to get us killed.
He is a mighty wizard. We've heard tell of his. He owns a shop in Brynchander, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Every
I
time
don't know dragons are there. Let's go.
Yes, my uncle. He was very constipated for a long time, and he went to Jessup's shop and got some potion that cured him right up.
Maybe
I-
shit, huh?
Yeah, I guess plums
Why would-
aren't very plentiful here.
Why would you want to murder that poor old wizard?
He sent us to a dragon's lair. He tried to have us killed by a dragon.
Oh, I don't. It must have been some misunderstanding.
Hmm.
Jessup
sure
has
it
a
was.
very good reputation around Ten-Towns.
Well, he won't have a chance to spoil it, will he?
Gonna find out what a TPK's like. Fireball! Game over.
It's still worth it. Still worth it. Let's go.
Like, at least talk to him and see what he says.
In out of character, in color of wizards, what's the highest color?
You're not aware of a standard.
Okay,
naming
okay.
convention.
Yeah.
It's
The only scale I know is gray to white, and that's the only one.
even if there was, it would be sort of like Colonel, like some people just call themselves Colonel,
Or what was the other one? The guy that had bird shit all over him? He's brown.
Yes.
He was the brown.
In The Hobbit.
They
Yeah.
call him brown.
Yeah.
That's something brown.
Radagast is
Radagast, yeah,
Radagast.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
the brown. Yeah.
Oh, we still gotta go pick a fight with him.
Yeah, so unless you want, just there's something you want to do, the night can pass uneventful. You can just hang out drinking the next day, until finally the speaker comes back and says, my men tell me the mine seems clear. I think they're getting back to work. I appreciate it. And he hands you 100 gold. And he says, I'll start working on those trade routes, and I look forward to good business with you in your new endeavor in Lonelywood.
Here.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so that's 25 gold. Put my pocket. I now have a little bit of cash.
If there are any taverns or new buildings that come up for sale in this town, please send us a message.
Yeah, we are thinking about starting a franchise.
Wow, your business hasn't even opened, and you're already looking into
We're
Franchise
going to solve
opportunities.
your problem with economy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you know, the market is not exactly booming in 10 towns, considering we're stuck in an endless winter. We
Violence
have
so
basically no tourism dollars
It's 'cause
at
we didn't
all.
get it.
That means buildings should be cheap right now.
Yes.
Buy low, sell high.
I know, so high. That's right.
Real estate is quite cheap, although it's also, since it's not really expanding, that you know it's sort of a closed market. But yeah, I will keep an eye on it and let you know.
Well, there's not a very long life expectancy for a lot of people, so you can-
It'll be Ten-Towns Winter Resort soon.
Yes. Well, yeah. So I should write you in care of the Rotting Fist in Lonelywood.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Bryn Shender. Beat the shit out of Jessup the Red.
We need to at least put the fear in him, even
Yeah.
if we don't kill him.
All right. So are you going across country directly to Bryn Shander from Tourmaline?
Only 3 hours, right?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good to me.
About 5 hours, it looks like. But yeah.
Oh,
something
we
like that.
rested last night, right? I didn't take my long rest.
Yeah. Everybody take a long rest.
Yeah, we was there like a day and a half, right?
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
a
You had lots of time to rest.
Mech can lead us across the wilderness. He
Yeah.
didn't.
That's right.
Yeah, Mick, why don't you make a what have we been using for traveling for? Is it survival, wilderness survival, something like that?
Oh, see?
Ooh.
Problem.
Yeah.
We found gyms on the way. No.
We got the wilderness. We cut a new road for our trade route.
Yeah, you found like a sled, like a downhill like bobsled thing to get you there in no time. It's like, shoo.
I hand built a sled,
Yeah.
sticks, and like
Sap for glue, and
I'm really good with the Arctic.
we used our our bags of tricks for animals to pull it.
I hope you guys rolled high. Gonna go slow having a weasel pull us.
A team of weasels.
That beak thing.
All right, so
Right.
you arrive in Bryn Shander.
Let us find Jessup. Jessup the dead.
You're
We had
going.
sent him a message to have him meet us outside of town.
Yes, without his alchemy supplies
Say
and stuff.
we found something interesting in the ship that he needs to come see, but we can't bring it into town.
How are you getting this message to him?
Wasn't there that one boy that loves the chain breaker in this town?
Yeah, there was.
I have my urchins that follow me, so
Um,
Are we luring him to the boat with the dragon? Is that what we're trying to do?
no, he's outside of town, so we're not fighting this guy in the middle of town where people like him.
So we're setting up an ambush?
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
it's going down.
You know what we
We're
could
going to
do?
prison.
I'm just throwing this out there. You know, we could just go into his shop and smack him with a tentacle, and then just he's paralyzed, and then we can just talk to him there. And
Oh, we could do that too. I mean, it's just an idea.
I the ambush thing seems less like brave companions and more like hitman. So it was.
So just walking straight up to him, just
yeah. Hey, we got to talk to
I
you.
challenge you, sir.
So wait, what's Harbin's alignment?
Not anymore.
lawful good. Yeah.
Yeah, he just watched us push numerous kobolds into the pit.
My alignment's probably been skewed over this whole campaign. Like,
Simon does take one step forward.
although I have been the punching bag most of the time.
Everybody gets a little jaded when
Some tentacle brain grabs you. Trolls smash your face in. And...
Very Cthulhu-ish.
All right. So what exactly message are you sending? Are you sending?
Well, I think they want to just go into his.
Let's go to him.
Yeah, go to him. They don't want to do the whole bring him outside of town.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to ambush him. We can still bring him outside town. If it does break into a fight and we're in town, then we're likely to attract the city guard. So.
All right. So as you enter Jessup's study, you notice something strange. There's some Icewind kobolds. There's like 2 of them just standing there, kind of on the side of the shop, and they're dead, and yet they're still just standing there. And behind the regular table at the is I think her name was Jenna, the person who runs the shop. And so as you enter, that's kind of what you notice. And she says, "Oh, the brave companions, right?
Yeah. What's up with
Oh,
these two?
welcome back."
Are you into taxidermy now?
No, those are a guest of those belong to a guest of Jessup that's been visiting with him, and she left them out here. They're sort of her bodyguards / I don't know, assistants. They're zombies. Don't worry about it. They won't bother you.
I'm
Oh.
very curious. The dead kobolds is bodyguards.
Well, I don't know how.
Says this nonchalantly, guys. This is a little odd.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This is
Yeah, this
like
is
an 8
very
on my interest meter. Who is this person that he's talking with?
I'm sure he will introduce you. I'll go let him know that you're here.
No, we would rather introduce ourselves. Don't bother. We just go. We don't let her go. Introduce us. We just go in.
Okay. You burst into Jessup's study.
Jessup!
What's up, my
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
What's up, my boy?
So
We
the
got
study
something to talk to.
the study looks pretty much like it did before. The Jessup himself still looks kind of ragged as he did before, but he seems to sort of have an energy maybe that he didn't before. And there's also a older woman with an eye patch and an owl on her shoulder, and you can tell they've been like conversing over some maps and stuff, books on the table. And as you enter, Jessup turns and says, "Oh, the brave companions! I had almost given up on you. I thought you'd been killed since I didn't hear about your escapades at the Dark Duchess. What
mean
happened?
When you sent us into the dragon's lair?
The dragon?
Douchebag?
I assure you, I had no knowledge of a dragon. What are you talking about? Evanatris? Is that, he says her name. I can't remember the name.
I don't know. There was some dragon on the ship. She was very nice. She didn't kill us.
Big white dragon.
Yeah.
She gave us something very valuable, our lives.
Yeah.
She usually lairs on the in the glaciers. I had no idea that she was using the ship itself as some sort of lair.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll insight checks if you would like.
Yes, please.
I think it's Aventurus is the.
God damn it. He's telling the truth, guys.
Sorry, we're
Yeah, my bad. Sorry for calling you a douche. My bad.
We don't free for free.
You know how it is when you almost die to a dragon. You just assume that it was a trap. Yeah.
So we've never been introduced. Who's your guest here?
Yes, I was.
Sexy eye patch.
One-eyed lady.
I was just about
I also
to.
like one-eyed chicks.
I thought that was Valus's game.
There seems to be a lot of
Not gonna lie,
those
she's got a
around.
sexy eye patch.
He's got a fetish for eye patches.
It's the mystery. Like, is it really an eye patch? Like, is it actually covered up a hole or not? You know, you don't know. It's like nuns. They cover everything up. You gotta be packing something under there. Like, you know.
Hey, David, nice owl. Nice scooter.
Oh my gosh. So he says, yes, I am absolutely glad you have arrived. I was just telling Verlaine here about you. This is Verlaine Harpel. She's a member of the Arcane Brotherhood and a very powerful mage. She's here in Icewind, recently arrived here in Icewind Dale on sort of an expedition of her own. And she's actually looking for... she might be seeking adventurers to help, and I had mentioned that you guys, well, I had thought you must have either died or headed off somewhere else when you didn't return, but I was planning on mentioning them to you. So, yes, Verlaine, this is the Brave Companions, and she has kind of a haughty demeanor. She does not seem overly impressed with you guys, but she says, yes, it is good to meet you.
So what can you do? I mean, like, as a fellow magic person, like, I got some cool stuff. What's the coolest spell you can do? You ever smacked a paralyzing tentacle into somebody else? You wanna see my tentacle?
I have no desire to see anything of yours. I do not wish to compare spell books size at this time either.
All right.
So
I assure you that I have studied many magics and am well versed in them.
So we're a very effective crew. It sounds like you may have need of our skills.
It's possible. I've only recently arrived and I'm preparing things and doing some research, but I think soon I will have the knowledge I need to know the way forward.
what knowledge are you seeking?
Yeah. What are y'all looking to end this endless winter?
I think it's possible that the endless winter might be involved in the place I seek, but I will know more soon.
Is there anything we can do to help you gain this knowledge? Is there something you need to find or someone you need to talk to?
I don't think so, not at this time. But maybe if but I will. I can contact you later. And Jessup says he kind of butts in. Actually, I have made something of a breakthrough with my scrying that I can tell you about.
Do tell.
Yes, although I still don't know the manner of the coming danger, I've uncovered the location of a powerful artifact that I sense could help us defeat it. This item is a magical horn crafted by giants in the ages before man. It's located in a place called the Jarlmoot, a sacred place where the kings of the giants once gathered in conference.
Interesting.
Do you know the way?
Where is that on a map?
Mark on a map yet.
Well, it's located in the wastes to the east of Targos. I suggest you travel to Targos, and hold on one second.
It's near Tourmaline.
It's kind of, well, Targos is like the closest town north of Bryn Shander.
Mm-hmm.
You've been there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see. So there is a bartender. Let's see. Yes, there's a bartender at the Three Flags Sailing Tavern that I've spoken to, and if you talk to him, and he can point you to a guide, he will help you locate a guide that can lead you to the Jarlmoot. It's in the tundra west of the town.
Let's do it.
What's with the zombie?
Yeah.
guards on?
Varpel says, "Those are my servants. They can sometimes smell, so I left them out there in the hallway with out in the entranceway while we talked."
But why zombies?
Yeah, that seems a little out of the ordinary for a straight, a wizard that is.
I tend to focus my studies on the necromantic arts.
That
So-
makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
They help me, carry things, books, stuff.
We're not opposed to dead things working for us. That's not.
Yeah. No, quite the opposite.
I mean,
Yeah, tell us how to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I should probably investigate switching to necromancy
We need to
myself
go to,
from a business perspective.
Zombie creation school.
It is handy to have the undead working for you.
well, if you need a quiet place to study, you should check out our tavern.
Here's a coupon.
Yeah, here's a coupon.
The Rotting Fist. That's an interesting name.
Yep. You'll see why when you get there.
I appreciate this. She kind of like gingerly puts it in her pouch, like she doesn't want to touch it too much.
He's going to throw it away later.
You guys, or at least the ones of you that have been kind of traveled a little ways, recognize the name Harpel as a very powerful family in, I think, Waterdeep. Kind of, sort of like a Kennedy.
Kennedy of Wizards.
The Kennedy of Wizards, yes.
Well, let's head off to Antargos then.
Yes, farewell. I'm glad you survived that dragon encounter. That could have been bad.
Oh, we dropped your name.
Oh, by the way, did you find any rum for the
Not a drop.
barkeeps?
No.
All gone.
Darn. Well, it's a good thing I got my finder's fee up front, but I will let them know that it was a dead end. I told them from the very beginning it was a risky endeavor.
I mean, I can stab him in the back right now. He's not.
But then we got to deal with the two zombies and the mage. If she wasn't there, maybe.
Another day.
Hey, come outside and check something outside the gates with us. We were wrong. We have one cask of rum that you should personally come get.
He says you leave. He says, let me know what if you're able to claim this item at the Jarlmoot. I will continue my studies into the nature of this threat.
Oh, what do you know about Lady Aurel's island? Apparently, everybody knows that the Frostmaiden has an island in them.
Hold on one second.
If you didn't know that, why don't you?
Let me look up the rivers here. Make a perception. Everybody make perception checks.
Dude.
God damn it.
Mac got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mech, you notice that Varpel perks up when a little bit. Like she immediately tries to hide it, but but you can tell she was definitely interested when she mentioned the island. Jessup says, "Well, there's rumors of an island called Arl's Abode, somewhere in the sea of ice. But as far as I know, no one's ever found it or visited there."
You're sure full of no help. Okay.
Maybe you can scry that where we're going.
Is there anything that we can see while we're still in a study, right? Is there anything that we can see or like perceive that would be helpful for our information, just to kind of peruse as we're sitting here talking to these people?
You can make a perception check.
Let's see what the maps are looking at.
Yeah,
So-
make a perception check.
Whoa! I saw something. Maybe.
I got 23.
Cool.
Yeah, you do notice that one of the maps that Verlaine was had looked like it was the Sea of Ice, the Sea of Moving Ice, but you can't tell if it had anything marked on it or anything like that.
So we asked what's his name about this. So I can say like so Varpel, I saw that look in your eye when we mentioned the lair in the Sea of Ice. That seems interesting to you?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
What are you not telling us?
Well, I will say that the Frostmaiden's abode is one of the possible locations of my quest, but it's too early for me to be sure. And before I mount an expedition there, I have to be sure that it's the right place.
Yeah. Make sure you have level 5 people.
Yes. Yes,
you need more experience to warrior.
but at least for me, the Ariel's abode is only a stepping stone to a greater prize. But
World domination.
but as for that, I cannot say more at this time.
I look forward to learning more. Be sure to look us up.
Yeah, if you need help, we're here.
I shall. It was good meeting you.
All right, so
Likewise, I'm sure.
what do we do now?
Aren't we going to go to
Some
east of
artifact.
Targos?
Oh yeah. We didn't talk to Jessup about what our fee would be to do this. Right now, we're doing it pro bono. How
We
do I
don't
do that?
have to give him the artifact either.
He didn't actually ask you to give him the artifact, so. Yeah, I mean, you get the impression that he actually kind of trusts you guys and has actually. I mean, you believe him that he's trying to do what's right for Ten-Towns.
I don't want to like him.
You don't have to. I'm just saying. You know. I don't want your dislike to be founded on impressions that you weren't getting. So it's probably starting to get dark by now. Do you want to spend the night at the Northlook before you head out to Targos?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a scene from Lord of the Rings. The big dark cape's going to come and try and murder us.
Foreboding laugh from the.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Why'd you put the ring on, Frodo?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're back in Bryn Shander. It's been a little while since you've been here, but it's not too long. Last time I think you were in town, you wrecked up that hunting cabin, killed that dude.
Mm. Big spit.
Yep, poor Big Spit.
Poor Big Spit.
We got to find that kid and tell him we got the moose.
Yep. That he could have come with us and claimed some of that glory, but he didn't.
Didn't you kill that guy, or did you let him? No,
we
that was
let
the
him-
kid. Okay, yeah, that was.
The
Yeah,
kid.
that's right. That was at the Kelvin's. That was at the Kelvin's Comfort. Yeah.
Big Spit could have joined us. I mean, it's,
Yeah, offer him a job at the Rotten.
Yeah, we
Rotten
should
Fest.
get him. He could be a helper NPC. I mean, cannon fodder. I mean,
you go first, Big Spit.
You work for us now. So
Anybody here interesting that we have to look at or worry about?
No, you do notice that people recognize you now when they didn't used to before. The tales of your exploits have definitely gotten around town, and people give you admiring looks. The barkeep of the Northlook gives you the first round for free. Yeah, so your fame has grown. Besides that, it's pretty quiet night at the Northlook, so we can move on if you want to. Anything you want to do in Bryn Shander before you head to Targos?
Don't think so.
All right. Targos is just a skip and a jump north. So if I can remember how to move the token. So you make that travel no problem. You don't run into any blizzards or anything. Arrive at Targos. So the
Time do we arrive here?
I'm assuming you left pretty early, so it's probably only mid-afternoon when you get here.
Finally got.
Yeah, usually you go to the Luskan Arms when you're in town, but Jessup sent you to the other tavern, which is the Three Flags Sailing. So yeah, there's a woman. The tavern's run by a plump, gray-haired widow named Ethan Yarbrawl, but everybody seems to call her Ma. She seems to be fussing over all the fishers. This is definitely a fisherman's bar. As you come in, you can tell that a lot of the customers are fishermen, and she seems to be fussing over them like they were her children. Welcome to the Three Flags Sailing. Adventurers, I see.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yes, well met. Well met.
Please have a seat.
We're looking for. I can't remember what the guy's name is, by the way.
I don't think Jessup didn't give you a. Well, I think he told you to just talk to the barkeep at the here, but he told you to ask about a tracker that could take you to the Jarlmoot.
Now we're friends of Just the Red. You know him?
Oh yes, he runs a great shop. If you're in Bryn Shander, right? Yeah, if you're ever constipated, his potions really good. Really good.
Well, he said that we can find trackers here that could lead us to a location out west.
Oh, trackers. Let's see. Yes. There was a tracker in here yesterday, actually. What was her name? What was her name? Yaselm. That's her name. Yes, Yaselm Bloodfang. She was a former Reged nomad of the Tiger tribe. She was in here just yesterday and mentioned that she is as a wilderness guide. She's been all over town. I think if you wait till tonight, I think she'll probably be back.
Sounds like all we can do.
Okay. So she gets you some drinks, and you make yourself, find a nice seat at the bar. And a couple hours later, sure enough, a woman walks in that is obviously a former nomad of the Tiger tribe. Like, she still wears her old like fur armor, and she has like feathers attached to her clothing and bones kind of tied into her hair, and definitely an imposing looking character. And she walks in and she says, good evening, Ma. And Ma says, Yaselm, just the person I was hoping to see. These fellows here are looking for a guide, a wilderness guide. And she kind of looks you up and down. Says, where do you wish to go?
We're seeking some. It was ruins out west.
No, that was east, wasn't it?
That's the west.
The like the Yuletide or something. What was it called? The
Yuletide.
No, what's it called?
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
I didn't write anything down.
The Jarlmoot.
Yeah, Jarlmoot. Jarlmoot.
Yes, I am familiar with the Jarlmoot. It was a place where the frost giants met in long ago. It is mainly ruins now.
We want to go there.
I pass her an ale, by the way.
Thank you. She drinks it. Yes, I can lead you there for 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
We can do that.
Yes.
We can do that.
That's not bad.
She says, we should wait till tomorrow night. It is rumored that on the nights of a full moon, the spirit of Rega Yarva, Jarl of Jarls, opens his treasure vault at the Jarlmoot for anyone who defeats his champion. Tomorrow night is a full moon.
I'm down. Let's go. Are you going to help us?
I shall lead the way. But if some magical champion appears, you will be on your own.
All right, then. You get no share of the loot, then, but that's fine. All right.
I assure you, I would not hold your breath. These are rumors, nothing more. Old superstitious. But as long as you pay me my 25 gold pieces, that is all that matters to me.
We understand that you're scared, Kitten Fang.
You are very funny. Very well. We will leave tomorrow afternoon.
What do we pay when we get back? How do we pay before we go? What do we pay? Not today. We'll pay tomorrow, I guess. When
You
we
can
go
pay me
there.
before we leave tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is not far to the Jarlmoot. It should not be a dangerous journey.
Well, show us on the map which way you're going to take us.
Tell us exactly where it's going to be. Yeah.
How to get there, just in case.
I think if I tell you that, then you will have no reason to pay me. So I would rather not.
We should have led with that question. Yeah, we should have led with that question.
So close.
She does. Let's see. Where did I put my other map?
Ooh.
So I don't have it marked on here, but she does tell you it's somewhere in this area and out here. You guys see that?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you said east last time. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we rest again tonight. Head that way in the morning.
We will leave in mid morning, I guess. We don't want to be there till nightfall, but
We could look around beforehand.
yeah, that's true.
Set up some traps.
Mm-hmm. Get my tentacles set up.
You're trapping wild animals.
No, if it faces champion, we can have
Yeah,
some
we're
traps for him.
trapping fictitious champions.
Well, I would think that the champion would need to be defeated honorably, but perhaps I'm wrong.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't say that. You just said defeat the
Ours
champion.
for the dead.
Very well. I will meet you here tomorrow, mid morning, and we shall leave. She finishes her ale and heads out.
Anybody else around here look like they got work for us?
Yeah, is there anything else interesting happening in here?
Let's see.
Any drinking games going on?
You could probably find some fishermen to partake in a drinking game.
Are there any D&D drinking games?
Yeah, you do. You talked to this one fisherman. Maybe you played a few rounds of a drinking game, and he's a little bit drunk, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys see that weird comet about a week ago?"
Nope, didn't notice. It's cloudy where we were a week.
Yeah, I think it fell out of the sky towards the mountains. South of Ten-Towns. It was pretty weird.